And the JoyFM Back to School Fair, the annual activity, will come your way again this weekend. From Friday the 25th to the 27th of August, the fair will open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Everything school as you prepare your awards for the 2017-2018 academic year starting this September will be on display as the Providence Events and Recreational Center, adjacent to Auto Chill as the Accra International Trade Fair Center, Labadi. Now, we must admit the JoyFM Back to School Fair would not have been possible but for the support of our partners and sponsors. For this reason, we want to acknowledge and get close to them to find out what to expect as this year's fair. I've been joined in the studio by George Nkonsa, the Business Development Manager for BIC in Ghana, Benin, Togo, and Liberia. We also have Kevin Baffo, Chief Commercial Officer for OTM Investing or Island. Gentlemen, you're welcome to News Desk.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So let me begin with Mr. Baffo from Island. Is this your first time of joining in the Back to School Fair? And what's your motivation?
This is our first time. Island is a family product. We develop softwares, educational softwares for kids. It helps make learning easy, fun, and convenient. So we want to be part this time because we are going to meet a lot of families. We know JoyFM has been doing this for a long time. We want the opportunity to meet families and tell them the Island story. Now, the Island story is very interesting. We say that learning can be very laborious. It can be difficult. And the future is digital, so we need to use technology to help make learning easy, make it fun, and make it convenient. So that's what basically Island is about. And that is the reason why we want to be part of the Back to School Fair.
And it's great to have you on board this year. So what of BIC? What is your motivation for doing this?
Right. We have followed the activity over the past few years, and we've seen that the footfall at the event is very massive. It's an event that we could leverage on. So as the #1 ball pen company, we have decided that...
I can attest to that, sir.
Right. Thank you very much. So we have decided that we need to be on board. As you just mentioned, there cannot be a back to school really without BIC. So in effect, that's why we are joining.
I'm reminded of the first time I had to use a pen.
Okay.
I was thinking about it when I was doing the show.
Oh la la.
Quite an interesting day. Anyway,
right.
So with you, how has it, Mr. Nkonsa, how has it impacted on your brand?
We are actually first time on board. We hope that because of the massive footfall, we are going to scale up our sales because we have many other products which we are going to showcase to consumers when they come to the event.
Right, and Mr. Baffo, your expectation is similar?
Yeah, we're expecting similar. We know that when JoyFM, when Multimedia does events, there are lots of people come there. We've been part of some other events that you guys have sponsored, that have done. And I think Family Party in the Park, we're part. So we know that when JoyFM does something...
And how did that help, joining that previous JoyFM event?
It was good. It was spectacular. There were lots of people, there were lots of families. We had the opportunity to introduce Island to lots of families. So we are expecting the same.
That's great. And we also hope that, of course, you are able to impact on the lives of the persons who come with your quality services. So let me come back to you, Mr. Nkonsa. What are you bringing on board this year? What should we expect?
Right. Many people know BIC for the classical ball pen, which changed the way people write. When they come for the event, BIC is more than that, actually. We do a full range of stationery items besides lighters and shavers that we do. So actually for this event, they are going to see our pencil, Evolution pencil. This one is made from a strong lead, which doesn't break easily. The case is from recycled material, so it's not wood that the children can chew. So it's non-chewable. You know, children, they like to play with these items. It's also flex that the children could play with them. It doesn't break easily. And when it breaks, it doesn't splinter. It doesn't come out in pieces because it's not wood. And it cannot hurt the skin of the children. So they will get this product. I know that many of the patrons care about their children, and that's why they will want to invest in things like this. Besides that, we have markers, we have glue, we have Tipex, we have crayons, and many things. We are also going to have a short section where the children could play with our crayons. actually at the event. So we reward those type of children who will do better coloring.
What are some of the rewards they'll get?
We're going to give school bags, we're going to give laptop bags, we're going to give USB, we're going to give notepads and exercise books to the children.
Mr. Baffa, I bet you never knew Big had all these products.
Yes, we were having a discussion before we came to the studio. I was actually surprised.
Right.
Right, so what should we expect from Island as well?
We are going to have lots of giveaways to give to patrons who come to meet us. We also have branded exercise book pens. Now we're actually talking about trying to have a partnership with BIC. We're also going to give discounts to patrons who would want to get Island tablet during the show, the day on the back to school. And that's the only time, such programs is the only times that we give discounts to patrons. And we would want more patrons to come and get to know and understand what Island is about. So yeah, that is, they should expect more discounts, more giveaways on the day.
Right, for a provider of, tablets and technological innovations in learning, how do you think young people generally are taken to, combination of innovation and technology and education?
Okay, so whether we like it or not, the future is digital. Now, we've been having this conversation with several parents and schools. People want to introduce their kids to technology, yet they are scared of the negative repercussions or the effects it will have on the kids. And that is where Island come in. We say that we have well-organized, safe, and secure means of exposing your kids to technology. So our tablets have parental control. So you can actually block Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube. You can set sleeping time. So when you give our tablets and devices to your kids, you are sure that they are using them to study and not to play around. So you have all the textbooks, all the past questions, and you are moving to a place where you're learning with your device, and you are learning both theory and practical at the same time. Let me explain. If you're learning, let's say, how to use a wheelbarrow, the normal textbook print, you will see the picture of the wheelbarrow. You will not see it in action. Now, our softwares has audio and visual. So you can open the textbook on the tablet, and you can see a short video clip of a wheelbarrow and how it is used. So
and this is unique to your tablets?
To our softwares, yeah. So the tablets are configured with softwares that we develop. So we are basically more of a software company.
Okay.
There are other companies that give us the hardware, and then we configure them with our softwares.
That's great. So what do you say to these people who say children should not be using mobile phones in school? Government is considering that policy. What do you make of something like that? I
think that most of the time, change and different things is met with several oppositions. But I think we should be open-minded, look at the positive sides, compare to the negative side, and see how we can balance the two, and not to close our mind to the fact that we think that our kids will be doing all sorts of things, so they shouldn't do it. There is more positive sides to technology, and other kids are going to space and programming at the age of 10 years and all that. So we should embrace that idea, but discuss well and know that this and this and this is what we can do to protect our kids from not going the wrong way. So
Mr. Gonzalo looks like he has some words to say on that.
Actually, yes, because there's a book on the best 50 companies in the last 50 years, and you see that most of them are in health and technology. So that's just what I want to say. But BIC is just also thinking ahead in that space. And we have this type of pen, which is the crystal stylus, whereby you have the back, actually, which you can use on your smartphone.
Okay.
And then
and write at the same time.
So it can be used as a stylus on your phone.
So when you have the Island tablet, actually, what you can use is the back to manipulate, actually.
Okay.
And then when he wants to write, he could actually write with a point.
Yeah, it's very interesting, because my question was going to be, let me just take a look at that. My question was going to be, the fact that a pen has been a pen for so long, and what are the different ways that we are innovating?
That's right.
Something as simple as a pen to be able to manipulate. And I'm typing on the. There. I don't want to type in your code there. I wish the cameras could zoom in here for me to for them to see how you can use.
Let me open it for you so you can.
Oh well, I think just type in the numbers would tell the story. Okay, so you also make, Mr. Gosa, you also make shaving sticks.
Yes.
and the like. Tell us, because we also have borders who will be coming.
Right, definitely. So we do different kinds of shaving stick. The key thing about BIC is that we have masculine and feminine, which many of competitors are actually not
even aware of.
Yeah, or there yet. So we have the standard shaving stick, which is this one, the big one, which we actually should be leading the market in Ghana, I think, because of the massive growth that we have had in the past 2 years. Besides that, we have this one, which is Comfort 2. When I talk about this one to most ladies, they really like it because it has aloe vera, a strip of aloe vera. When you put it in water and you start to shave, it makes like a foam. So the aloe vera prevents bumps, and for ladies also they like it because they don't like bumps as well. We have this one, which is the Flex technology, actually. Flex Ray, Comfort, and Flex Ray. It has a pivot head. When you are shaving, it follows the contours of the face. So the head is movable, and it's quite good. It also has aloe vera. It has lubricating strips, gives you comfort when you are cutting. So
looks like something I'd like to use. But
yes,
anyway, thank you, thank you very much, Mr. Nkonsa and Mr. Bafo. Your final words, both of you.
Right, I'll say that besides the event with JoyFM, we are also running the same activities in some other outlets, and consumers could go in there and then buy and then get a gift. But we encourage them to come because we're starting first at the back to school fair of JoyFM, and when they are done, they could go to the others, and they should know that with BIC, we always give you more.
That's great. Right. Mr. Bafo.
Okay, so those who may not have seen or heard about iLearn before, iLearn is an educational tablet which is configured with softwares and apps that help kids learn. It has a past question app that has past questions for BEC and SSC 1990 up to date with questions and answers. Question and answers. It has textbooks. It has English grammar, mathematical formulas, parental control, and a whole lot of other softwares that is helping our kids study. Remember, in our days in school, BC and SSC, you have to go around WAEC looking for PASCO and answers. So technology is solving all that. With the tablets, you can practice all your questions at home. That is what iLearn is about. And come and meet us on 25th, and then we're going to tell you more about iLearn and what we're going to do in the future.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Bafo and Mr. Nkonsa. They represent BIC and iLearn, respectively. Thank you very much for your time. You're still watching News Desk.